Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is bringing back Mary, Missy, and Mima, but with a caveat that is insulting to young Sheldon. Picking up just 2 months after George's unexpected death and funeral, Chuck Lorre's next CBS sitcom will bring Montana Jordan and Emily Osment to the forefront of the Big Bang Theory universe. Fresh from their shotgun wedding, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will follow the couple as they navigate their new life as parents to baby Cease. Essentially, it's a continuation of young Sheldon, but without Sheldon, considering the boy genius moved to California at the end of the prequel. With not much separation between Georgie and Mandy's first marriage and young Sheldon, there's an expectation that the latter will refer to the events of its parent series. Regarding canon, Georgie is also mandated to keep in close contact with his mom and sister on the heels of losing his dad. That became a problem when it was previously reported that none of the Coopers would be part of the sequel's core cast. Most recently, however, it has been announced that Zoe Perry, Reagan Redford, and Annie Potts will be back for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, but with a caveat. Mary, Missy, and Mima are only appearing in the first 2 episodes of Georgie and Mandy's spinoff. Beyond that, it's uncertain if the trio will return in the young Sheldon sequel. Mary and Mima will be in the Georgie and Mandy's first marriage pilot, while Missy will be in the second episode. The remaining Texas-based Coopers will indeed appear in the new spinoff, but they will only be involved in its first 2 episodes. Mary and Mima will be in the Georgie and Mandy's first marriage pilot, while Missy will be in the second episode. As great as it is knowing that the aforementioned characters will be back on the small screen, bringing them back in this manner makes it seem like CBS is just using them to establish Georgie and Mandy's first marriage because they know that bringing in familiar faces will entice even people who aren't keen on the upcoming project. There was already pushback on Georgie and Mandy's first marriage primarily because it wouldn't bring back the Coopers properly. Lorre and his team had the option to simply rebrand young Sheldon to the Coopers, so the show could continue past Sheldon's move and George's death. Unfortunately, they were determined to launch a brand new show. What makes this worse is that Georgie and Mandy live just across town from his family, who are now with the McAllisters. Between this and Georgie's promise at George's funeral, there's no justified reason not to get that involved in Georgie, Mandy, and baby Cease's lives. Why Georgie and Mandy's first marriage needs the Coopers to succeed. There's no justified reason why the Coopers can't at least be recurring characters. Although young Sheldon started as an origin story for Sheldon, it had become a true family show. Georgie and Mandy's romance was only a part of that new storytelling dynamic. Considering how beloved Mary, Missy, and Mima were in the original show, it would be a big missed opportunity if CBS doesn't use that to the new project's advantage. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's setup already paves the way for their involvement anyway. Instead of leaving viewers asking every week where they are and how they are doing, the sequel is better off just incorporating them more into its narrative. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is a spin-off series of The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, focusing on Georgie Cooper Jr. and Mandy McAllister. Montana Jordan and Emily Osment reprised their roles from Young Sheldon, which ended in 2024. The series will follow Georgie and Mandy as they navigate life as young parents and newlyweds.